Hello, I'm Stacy Cole-Wilson, the Executive Minister of Beloved Community.
And I'm Kay Scary, the Director of the People's Supper.
At the Baltimore-Washington and Peninsula Delaware conferences, we have made a commitment to cultivate Beloved Community and to be a church committed to the advancement of inclusion, diversity, equity, and anti-racism. In a moment where it can be all too easy to retreat into our own ideological or identity silos, these conversations and the learning how to live these practices in our congregational life together and beyond can be challenging, even as it is increasingly imperative for our gospel witness.
Perhaps you feel stuck. Perhaps there are conversations that you haven't been able to have with your congregation. Or maybe you've tried to have them, but they didn't go as well as you might have hoped. Or maybe you've experienced a real rupture in your congregation or in your larger community related to these conversations.
If this is you, there's available support, and we would like to connect you to a Brave Conversation resourcer. The Recourcers are a diverse group of trained persons who are available to help congregations have transformational conversations that can contextually advance multicultural ministry, honor the image of God in one another, and increase belonging.
If you're interested, you can contact us, and we will have an initial conversation with you to learn more about your context so that we can connect you to a Recourcer team. That team will then set up a series of discernment meetings with you, where together you can explore all the work that has to be done long before anyone gets in the room. How might we listen for power dynamics at play here so that we might mitigate them? How might we consider all the possible roadblocks to this conversation and preempt them? What is the actual problem here? Is it the issue that presents, or is there something deeper? How do you get community buy-in?
These resources can serve as a thought partner, provide consulting support, or they can help you facilitate up to 2 conversations amongst your congregation. This will be just the beginning. And then they'll be able to work with you to debrief and consider what information the process surfaced that gives you insight regarding next faithful steps. These resources will not come with a predetermined outcome on your behalf, but with a willingness to work alongside you.
Hopefully this process can help you get unstuck. The Recourcers are ready to meet you with incredible care and grace, normalizing that while we might be worshiping and meeting together regularly, we might also be very much beginners in being in the challenging or uncomfortable things together when we disagree. How might we see one another, maybe even see the unresolved and complicated in each other, and stay in relationship?
Without judgment, transformational conversations are a space where we can go beyond comfort in order to be in just relationships with one another to really build the beloved community we are called to be and do together. We see this as another opportunity and invitation to live our values and do no harm. To sign up for a Brave Conversation resourcer and or to learn more about Beloved Community and transformational space, please connect with us today.